Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at paid advertising. Guys, paid advertising is not for everybody. So if you are interested in it, if you want to see how it's going to actually make an impact on your life, then great, you can stay on for the video. But it's not for everybody, and that's okay. If you have a social media strategy, a content creation strategy, just focus on that for now. Okay, it's not like I want you to watch this video just because I'm creating it. It's all about awareness, and I want to make sure that this video is reaching the right people so that your mindset more than anything else is correct when you're getting started with paid advertising. So let's hop onto my computer so I can share with you some more. All right, guys, here I am on my screen, and in fact, I'm starting on my channel specifically because I wanted to say that this is not the first time that I have created a video on this specific topic. You see, guys, I've started paid advertising. I've done paid advertising. You can see 7 years ago, a year ago. So yeah, I've been doing it for a while. And there are things that I have learned, pros and cons that I've learned, different elements of marketing. That's why I'm saying it's not for everybody. Okay, so it's taken me a long time to come to terms with what paid advertising is, how I'm supposed to be using it, and if it makes sense for everybody. I like to have conversations. So if you are interested in learning about paid advertising, great. You can hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, search just ads on this channel, and you get information related to it. You can see I talk about solo ads in this video. This is just a training of how you can buy solo ads. This is a Udemy ad training which was done 7 years ago. It's still valid till today. Some other sources, again, here there's a playlist about advertising itself, so you can find everything here. There's another overview here, there's another training right here, and so on and so forth. There are some old outdated videos as well on this channel, guys, but over and above everything else, what you can see, this was another one that I did, training that I made 5 months ago, guys, and about Udemy solo ads. It's just a platform that I also use. I'm going to be talking about it in a second, but just understand that there's a lot of training that's available on for free, obviously, on this channel. So make sure you go and check that out. But as I said, what is paid advertising? Paid advertising is everything from a YouTube ad that you might see to a Google ad to something that you receive on your phone, because some people also do advertising, let's say, on mobile phones for specific applications. So you can go in, it doesn't really matter what you're doing, whether it's a business, whether it's affiliate marketing, whatever it is. I use it in my affiliate marketing journey. But yes, whatever you are up to online as a side hustle, paid advertising is applicable, even just to boost your posts. The thing is, all social media out there right now has this element in place because first and foremost, it helps monetize themselves as a company. It helps monetize the community. And then at the end of the day, you're getting more reach and you can monetize your own business, whatever it is, right? So these are the different elements to why paid advertising exists, but it's always existed. When I got started, just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, when I got started, I was told that getting into paid advertising would help me scale up, but I was not in the right mindset. It is not for everybody, guys. And I was not in the right mindset specifically because I thought I would spend $100, just to give you guys an understanding. I would spend $100, I would make $30 back, and if I spend another $100 after that, I would make 60, or that would, compound over time, and within the next 3 months or whatever, I would have a return of my investment, and my business is taking care of itself. It doesn't work like that. Why I'm saying it doesn't work like that, because it's all about the data, and it's all about the story that you're getting from the data. So you need to be able to collect data, and for you to collect data, there are two things that I'm going to talk about, but there are two things that are involved. Either you spend a lot of money to collect that data, or you spend a lot of time to collect that data. It's just how it is. It doesn't mean that it is right or wrong for you. That's something that only you can make a decision on. That's only something that you can see whether it's right for you. So this is why basically I started and stopped affiliate marketing for some time. But I got back into it with a clear idea that I would be using paid advertising, and I would not be using free advertising to grow my entire business. This would keep me sustainable. It would keep me building long term. I would be on a budget. Let's hop onto this presentation, guys, because I share more examples here and I want to cover it with you guys. Okay, so why I use paid advertising in the first place. I'm going to cover my why because I think that's the most important. And then from that why, we will transition into what are my traffic sources, whether it makes sense for you to get started, how do I do it with affiliate marketing. But why? First and foremost, I just realized, guys, I got a little bit excited and went to the presentation without realizing that I could just show you my affiliate marketing strategy in the first place. It has two steps. One is related to a cash flow that generates me income, okay? And I take that income and I pretty much add it to paid advertising, and this works itself. So basically my business is paying itself. Every time I make a commission, the amount I have to be able to put that into advertising, I put it into advertising until the machine starts to create more of a profit. Until it doesn't, it just goes on and churns and churns and churns and churns. Okay, so that's the important thing. This is the entire element itself. If you want to learn more about it, resources are in the description. It also covers all my advertising sources. But let's hop on to the presentation now. So let me go back and I want to share with you my why. Okay, so why did I actually get started with paid advertising? First and foremost, I was very curious, and this is my why. I was very curious on the skill sets that are available. What do I mean by that? When you're a paid advertising expert, whether it is Facebook as a platform, whether it's TikTok as a platform, whether whatever it is, you're learning a template behind and then you're applying it to the different platforms that you're doing. So for example, you're learning copywriting strategies, you're learning placement strategies, you're learning market psychology that helps you place your ads in the right areas on a website, in different kinds of things like that, right? So you're mastering a skill set. So that was the first thing. It was giving me a curiosity to master a skill set that would be quite cool because it's like a turn on and off button that you have if you want to earn some money or not, right? So that's personally how I thought about it. Then again, it's a very data-driven approach, and I personally I prefer data-driven approaches than just purely trying to get my analytics up. Even the analytics is very data-driven, but having like a social media platform and just posting volume is not important for me. It's more data-driven volume that tells me a story. It's just me, how I am. And at the end of the day, I also saw paid advertising as something that can save me time and also save me time in my life and everything else. So learning the skills for cold traffic, for cold advertising, for people who don't know me and still convert and get a return of my investment is a very high income skill itself. And the last one is a little bit something that I guess you guys have learned. I use my YouTube channel, I use my social media platforms to create awareness on what I'm doing. But I don't use it as a selling method. I don't use it as a way to get more people into my courses or anything else. Why? Because I specifically just like to create awareness. I think that it's very important thing of you guys. So these videos, in fact, are here to create awareness. Obviously, if there are resources in the description, if you want to get it, great. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. I'm still going to be creating this content, right? So that's the whole mindset behind. What do you need to know? As I said, it costs money and there are never, ever going to be promises for results. Anybody who guarantees you or buy this advertising and you're going to get X amount of return, that is just be careful, stay far away and run in the opposite direction. Why? Because it just doesn't make sense. Okay, no one can guarantee you 30% conversion, 100%. No, it costs money. And based on your marketing skill sets, that is what is going to get the best conversions. But I cannot promise you results, and no one can. No one. So no one can promise you results. So you might be spending money and not getting results. It's happened to me, definitely. I've spent money and I realized I'm not a good marketer in specific areas and I've just spent money. And that's okay because now I did something wrong and I'm going to learn from that rather than move away from it. This second point is something that I'm very passionate about: testing, changing, testing, growing. What do I mean by that? You always test. So you're always going to spend money by testing. You're going to change, you're going to test again. Maybe you'll lose a little bit more money, but you've learned in the long term. And now you're slowly growing that account to something that churns out and converts for you blindly. Okay, so that's something that you're definitely looking. And remember, those elements can change very quickly, can move in the opposite direction very quickly as well. So it's not that once you have everything fine-tuned, you're always going to have it fine-tuned. You might need to go back and change it here and there. That's just how the game is. The third point is, if you have a higher budget, you're going to get faster results. If you have a smaller budget, you're going to get slower results. What this basically means is data. If you have a higher budget, you're spending more money to generate more data. Make sure that you take a time to improve your marketing materials and then you start the budget again, right? It's giving you a whole vision, a whole overview of what's going on. If you have a smaller budget, you're going to get results along the way. It's going to give you data, but it's obviously going to give you data slowly. So this picture is going to show itself over time. It's not going to happen overnight. Using paid advertising is risky. You can lose it all. I mean, these Facebook, YouTube, whatever advertising platform that you're using, they're there to make you spend money, guys. That is their purpose. Obviously, you can risk it all. And obviously, if you're doing something wrong, it can go all away and take you a long time to get it back. Now, is this video supposed to scare you? No, it's not. I'm just telling you what you need to know so that you're aware when you get started with paid advertising. You are, however, gaining a high value skill if done correctly. You're gaining that high value skill for life. So that's what I wanted to share with you that you need to know. Now, I personally have a few traffic sources that I use. And as I said, I'm consistently testing this entire process. So I have step one, which is generating me about $500 per month at the moment. Okay. So I'm using that income that I'm earning on step one, which is generating me income. Let me put it in this way. I'm using those funds to basically pay for my advertising on step two, which is building my email list. And this entire email list, sorry, let me just go to it, this email IO, and let me log in. But this entire email list that I have, so if you want to see the entire leads, 1,234 leads that I have right here is all built with paid advertising, guys. It's not built with free advertising. It is all paid advertising. In fact, you can see that it is with paid advertising because even if I just look at the last, I don't know, this month, okay, just to give you guys an understanding, this month, you can see that I've had extra advertising running here on the 10th, then a bit lower, slower, and then, these obviously it's not yet the end of the end of July when I'm shooting this video. So obviously you cannot see any results here, but if you see last month, you can see the reflection of what I'm talking about. So this is a clear understanding that I have paid advertising running. Why? Because I started in the beginning of June to get, leads coming in, up and down, higher leads here. Then some days, very low amount of leads. So this is where I'm trying to focus to get consistent, right? Because obviously that generates me sales as well. So that's what we're focusing on. And where do I use these paid advertising? I have sources right here. Okay, so these are my advertising sources, guys, and I will link them in the description in case you want to get started with any of them. This is just, I'm openly sharing this with a lot of people, right? So they're high quality traffic sources. Most of them are solo ad traffic sources just because it's easier for me to get started. When you have $500 per month, either you go in one major advertising platform, or you do what I'm doing, and then every month using a different source and building a diverse email list and seeing what converts the best. That's personally how I'm doing. So I use these sources according to the level of basically every month. This is my number one source, my number two source, but I have about 4 solo ad sources right here. These are 4 solo ad top providers that I personally use, that I've got sales with, that I've got results with, that I'm getting sales with at the moment. So these are what works. And then you have this blue one right here is Udemy, and it goes, and I'm going to show you guys, if you click on it, it goes to my recommended pages. These are my recommended vendors. So in case you want to check out these vendors and purchase from them, you know that I have been using these vendors myself. Okay. And then you have a super traffic source, and I really love this traffic source for one main reason. It is called a traffic zest. First and foremost, it is a way you don't have access, you cannot join it, you cannot purchase from it. It is only if you click on the link here, you will get access to it, because it's like kind of a membership platform that only members can share with other people who are really interested in getting the traffic. And it's a very amazing traffic platform in my opinion. Why? Because it is scalable. You can have a smaller budget, and if you want to increase that budget, you can increase that budget, and so on and so forth, all with this platform. So it's something that I personally really like. All the vendors are also, all the people that are there also, that are vetted, and really it's very flexible according to your budget. So that's why I personally like Traffic Zest, and I will be using them much more in the future. Just to let you know, pretty awesome traffic source. And then the last one is Google paper ads. This is just my personal traffic sources, but all of these guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 traffic sources I use pretty much every single week. So I buy every single week from these. And I've been doing this for now over a year. And how can I show you that I have got more results? Basically, you can see on system.io that my all-time purchases. So for my main, let's say my primary source, you can see I've made $100, $108, 108 euros, sorry, from these traffic sources related to my product. It's a one euro product, so I'm getting the conversions, as you guys can see. But on the back end, if I just go to Warrior Plus very quickly, again, these are my results. I cannot guarantee you these results, but just to show you kind of my results. I am making with Warrior Plus right now. If I go to transactions right here and we just look at the last, or not last, we look at statistics, transactions, sorry, and we go to all time. Basically, you can see I've earned over $6,000, yeah, $6,600 in commissions, over $10,000 worth of sales, all using, this strategy and these methods that I am talking about with the paid advertising. That's a link to it. Okay. So hope that makes sense, gives you guys an understanding. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you are interested in getting started with affiliate marketing essentials, the course is in the description of this video, and the advertising sources also will be below. Be careful, guys. Don't buy advertising blindly. Always send it to a landing page so that you're collecting the information, not wasting those funds, and it's going to take you time and effort to do it. It's not for everybody. If it is for you, take action on it however you want to. Guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.